Hey guys, it's Japs, and today we're gonna talk about the Godin Metropolis Classic QIT. Well, some people say Godin. I heard it in Quebec. They say it as Godin. I'm botching the pronunciation, but yeah, it's a French name, I believe. French Canadian, and it's made in Canada. First impressions of this guitar is it sounds like a Taylor. Just the brightness of the sound of it reminds me of a Taylor. It's not a cheap like knockoff of a Taylor, but I believe that the Godin maker and the Taylor maker went to the same school, so they follow the same philosophies in making a guitar. That's why they sound similar. And even if these strings are worn in like a few weeks in, it still sounds bright as hell. So this guitar has that bright open sound. It has a lot of overtone. If you play the strings, you hear the overtones more. The frets feel nice. There's nothing sticking out or sharp. It's not too flush. You can still feel it, but it's not sharp. If you look at the back, that's how it looks like. It's book matched very nicely. Has binding on the sides, but you can see where it ends. You can also feel where it ends. Yeah, that's how it looks like. Let me turn it around so you can see. It looks like the inlays are nice. I like this 12 fret inlay right there. The truss rod of this guitar is on the headstock, which is kind of annoying because it has a cover and it's surrounded by strings. You know, it's a pain to adjust the truss rod. The jack, the plug is also a strap button. The 9-volt battery of this guitar is in a bag inside the sound hole, so it's not very accessible. It holds tune quite well. I like the tuners of this guitar. It has a tusk nut. Maybe that contributes to the tuning stability. It's set up pretty well. It's pretty easy to play. It has that bright modern sound. It has this built-in pickup. It has a volume, treble and bass, and then it has a tuner. I still would use even the clip-on tuners. Tuner in this is pretty wide. It's not very accurate. It's not as accessible as controls that are inside the sound hole, but I guess if you have more than one tone knob, you need to see it. I believe this is also using a piezo pickup under saddle, although I've heard that it feeds back if you leave it unmuted on your mixer. For some reason, the pick guard is coming off. Not a big deal, but I don't know, maybe it shrank or something. You can see it in the camera. It's a little bit upwards. It's a fine guitar. It feels very nice. It plays very nice. It sounds great. I don't know about the price because it is not like a cheaper guitar than Taylor. It's probably on the same price level. So if I have to choose between a Taylor and this one, I would have to think about it because they're in the same price range. It has a nice case, although the case is pretty big. So, you know, pros and cons. Has a nice felt inside velvet. It keeps the strings clean, I think. But yeah, it's pretty heavy too and pretty bulky. Plugging it direct in live situations, it's not the easiest guitar to mix. The flat sound of the pickups is a little bit too bright for the mix, so I had to do some EQing. Its brightness is more towards like the string noise type, so when you put in the mix, you hear more string noise than tone. It's on that hi-hat category kind of sound. I think it's in the pickup voicing of it. With the EQ flat, the guitar sounds thin and trebly. So I guess you gotta adjust the treble here a little bit. Let's try it right now. I put the treble on this guitar maybe 9 o'clock. This is all the way down. But even if it's all the way down, you still hear that. Now if I put it maybe like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. That's how it would sound. Personally, it's more work for it to sit on the mix properly. So I would probably upgrade these pickups a little bit if it was up to me. It does sound better though in like acoustic situations, group setting, because it's bright and loud and would sound better on like a physical space. Overall, it's a fine guitar, but I'll let you decide. Here are some examples. So what do you think about the Godin Metropolis Classic Q1T? Let me know in the comment section below. This is Japs and I hope to see you on another video. Peace.